Did you know that 78% of the world's most successful people went through serious life difficulties before age 25? And 94% of them say that problems made them stronger. This simple story about two plants opened millions of people's eyes to the true nature of success. Once, there lived a boy in a small town. One summer, he came to visit his grandfather during holidays. They spent time together, playing and talking about life. One day, the boy said, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to become a successful man. Can you tell me how to achieve success?" Grandfather nodded and took his grandson to a nearby plant nursery. There he bought two identical seedlings and brought them home. The first plant grandfather planted in a pot and placed inside the house. The second he planted in open ground in the yard. "What do you think? Which of these plants will grow better?" asked grandfather. The boy thought and answered, "Of course, the one in the house. It's protected from all dangers. But the plant outside risks suffering from sun, rain, wind, and animals." Grandfather smiled. "Let's see what happens." Modern psychology confirms the boy's intuition. We instinctively avoid discomfort. But research shows the opposite. The comfort zone is a stagnation zone. 4 years passed. The boy came to visit grandfather again and immediately asked, "Grandpa, last time I asked about the secret of success, but you never answered." "I'll answer," smiled grandfather. "But first, let's look at our plants." They approached the pot. The plant had grown, become bigger, but remained quite weak and small. Then they went outside. In place of the small seedling stood a mighty tree with spreading branches, providing shade to passers-by. "Which plant turned out more successful?" asked grandfather. "The one outside. But how is this possible? It went through so many dangers." Here's where it gets most interesting. Neuroscience research proves stress in moderate doses activates production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which literally grows new neural connections. Grandfather explained, "The outdoor plant indeed faced difficulties, but they gave it strength. Storms strengthened its roots, rain nourished the soil, sun provided energy for growth. It had freedom to grow in any direction. But the houseplant, though safe, didn't receive stimuli for development. It remained weak because it never knew struggle." Practical experiment right now. Recall the most difficult situation in your life over the past 5 years. Now honestly answer, what new skills, qualities, or understanding did you gain because of it? Research shows 89% of people call their worst times periods of greatest growth. Grandfather continued, "Remember, grandson, until you face difficulties, go through trials, you won't achieve real success. If you choose only comfort, you can't grow to your maximum. But if you're ready to struggle with difficulties, no goals are unattainable. So never consider problems as obstacles. Consider them stepping stones to success." Modern science calls this post-traumatic growth, a phenomenon where people become stronger after difficult experiences. Psychologist Richard Tedeschi discovered 70% of people who experienced serious difficulties report positive character changes. The boy took a deep breath, looking at the mighty tree. Grandfather's words echoed in his consciousness. Obstacles we consider enemies. They're exactly what makes us stronger and more successful. 3 scientifically proven principles of growth through difficulties. Adaptive load principle. Just as muscles grow from resistance, Character strengthens from overcoming obstacles. Anti-fragility effect. Nassim Taleb's term. Some systems don't just survive chaos, but become stronger because of it. Zone of proximal development. Psychologist Lev Vygotsky proved maximum growth occurs at the boundary of comfort and discomfort. Look at success stories. Oprah Winfrey survived poverty, abuse, and discrimination, became a media mogul. Elon Musk nearly went bankrupt several times, created Tesla and SpaceX. J.K. Rowling was an unemployed single mother with depression, wrote Harry Potter. What unites them? They transformed problems into fuel for growth. Harvard Business School research. Entrepreneurs who experienced failures are 125% more successful than those who never faced defeats. Of course, overcoming difficulties isn't easy. There will be moments of defeat and despair, but it's important to remember, these are temporary setbacks. If we learn from mistakes and keep moving, we'll eventually overcome any obstacles. Algorithm for turning problems into opportunities. Reframe the question. Instead of, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can this teach me?" Find hidden benefits. Every problem contains a skill that can be developed. Act step by step. Solve big problems with small steps. So next time you face difficulties, don't give up. Use them as opportunities to learn and grow. And always remember, problems you face today can make you stronger and more successful tomorrow. Your challenge today: choose one current problem in your life. Write down 3 skills or qualities you can develop by solving it. Research shows people who write down goals and plans achieve them 42% more often. Hit like if you're ready to become that tree growing under open sky. Subscribe to receive stories that turn obstacles into stepping stones to success. And share this video with someone going through difficult times. Perhaps this story will change their perspective on problems forever.